y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is for season 15. I will have the episode number in the description. This show is so boring. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all how boring it is. Normally, I try to watch the show about Tuesday, Wednesday. It is now Wednesday. You all are not going to see this until Thursday morning. So, I was like, okay, I'll drink my coffee, watch the show. It's just so boring. I stop watching it, then I end up cooking dinner. Then I end up emailing, my business partner for my merch line. I ended up returning some other emails, some business emails. Like, I'm just like a lump on a log. I'm just here at this moment. Like, y'all gotta do something, Bravo, for season Sweet 16. Y'all just get rid of everybody. When I tell y'all I'm bored, I didn't take no notes, but I was like, yeah, I'll just wing it, cause shit, at this point, they just winging it. Monkey see, monkey do, honey. But it's just childish. It's just, I see the same shit from Kenya, and I'm sick of it. She mad at Marlo now, I guess. I guess Marlo got involved with her assistant and something as far as Brooklyn is concerned. And I get Kenya was scared that her daughter, wasn't picked up, and I get all of that. I don't want you using that, you old victim playing bitch, because you love doing that, Kenya. You will take something, you're so dramatic and over the top, and we will see Brooklyn on yet another trip because of this whole situation. I know what she go do. I already know, and I'm annoyed. But yeah, I guess Marlo was listening to her. I don't care what Marlo does bad to you. Every time I see you, Kenya, on this show, you talking shit about Marlo. You trying to throw Marlo under the bus. Sheree called you out for that. Sanya called you out for that. That's like all you do. And then when she do it back, she takes it too far. No. How about you leave her alone too? You don't never address your actions. Your fan base, they don't never address your actions. You this victim. Marlo is so jealous of you. You do not have a life where a motherfucker would just be so jealous of you. I told y'all, nobody wants to be 60 with a fucking baby. I am sick of Kenya talking about how she would like to have another child. I seen it on here where she was in the sound bath talking about, oh, I'm such a good mother to Brooklyn. Let's just skip around, guys, because I'm bored. Brooklyn is so beautiful. She was talking to Kenya. What's wrong? Are you okay? Why you sad? So cute. Oh my gosh. She looked just like her daddy, honey. Okay. Kenya, is that your baby girl? Cause that baby looked just like Mark. She is adorable. I just love me some Brooklyn, honey. Okay. She seems like very, mature. For her age, she really does. I was like, honey, Brooklyn ain't been here before, honey. Somebody bring your crazy mammy, honey, back to reality, because she is just, this is not what a star does. A star does not have to participate in some of the desperate stuff that Kenya does for this show. The fact that they went back to that Bolo season, that just let me know none of you bitches have storylines. Like, y'all whack. Nene's interviews with Carlos King was better than this whole show. She told no lies on y'all. KANDI, you are a starless girl. The people like your family more than they like you. Some people are saying, well, Nene is, talking about all the girls and she's just mad she's not back on the show. And y'all gotta really look at stuff like this. Bravo has blocked her bags. Okay, they have blocked her from working with other companies. I don't think that that's right. I do not think that that's right to sabotage somebody. she wants to be on neutral terms with them. Yeah, but she accused them of racism. Well, if there was no racism going on, then nobody would accuse you of that. You guys show favoritism. They deserve to be disciplined for that. They deserve to give Nene some money for blocking her bags. You can't get mad at people for complaining. But that's what HR do at companies. They do that type of crap all the time. You complain. Let's say, because I had a supervisor who was harassing me. If you complain about the person, all HR does is they try to get information from you to use against you. That way they can side with the supervisor and the company. They don't give a damn about you as an employee. I don't give a damn what they say. Okay, because I saw how my HR was moving. I was like, yeah, you don't give a damn about me. You just give a damn about the company. And that's what, they're very disrespectful, bravo, very dismissive. We saw that, guys. Like, when y'all try to turn a blind eye, turn a black eye, like when y'all sit up here and participate in Stockholm Syndrome, where y'all get to helping the abuser abuse the person that was being abused, because they abused Nene. Okay, I know y'all like, Nene is not on the show. Why you keep talking about her? Because she more interesting than what the hell going on, okay, on the damn show. But yeah, that's abuse. There is so much abuse, you guys, in the workplace. Y'all have no idea. Okay? Like, you have to speak up. Somebody has to say something, right? And people are saying, well, Nene, she's trying to kiss Bravo's ass. She wants to be back on the show. I think her attitude is, well, hell, at least let me back on if you go block all my other bags. See, y'all not looking at how these people have blocked her opportunities because she spoke out. No, you can't block people's opportunities. Andy was trying to use Nene on his Watch What Happens live show. That's why she told his ass to stop talking about her, because she's sick of them trying to use her to make money. Meanwhile, they trying to sabotage her and block her behind the scenes. Like, that's not cool. And if Nene ever, because she said the lawsuit is still going on, like, if they ever work it out or if it go in Nene's favor, this is what you gonna hear from people. Yeah, that's what Nene get, and yeah, I'm team Nene now. Get your fake ass out of here. A lot of y'all did that shit with Monique. Y'all was, why is she even speaking up? You know why you have that attitude? Because you got a slave mentality, okay? Shit. But, honey, let Miss Robinson calm down. Let's get back to the episode, shit. We see KANDI packing it up to go. There's this big thing with, like, Drew, you are such a liar. You know you kissed that woman. KANDI, they called up Cynthia, half the cast of season 13 to prove that you kissed Latoya. Latoya playing dumb. Now everybody's mad at MARLO because she sent the video to Latoya, and she done told Latoya that Drew is denying kissing her. It's like, why are we talking about this? Because you bitches ain't got nothing going on. Nobody has a storyline. That's why all of you pathetic, oh child, you pathetic hoochies, honey, okay? That's why y'all going back to past seasons, like reaching for straws. Y'all whack. Kenya, you whack. KANDI, you whack. What is y'all getting a check for at this point? It's just all whack. Okay? And y'all can say what y'all want to say about MARLO, but homegirl, sister girl is clocked in for work, honey. And shout out to Sanya. I like Sanya. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all just mad that she's not up KANDI and Kenya's ass. I reviewed the Speak On It with Bondi Blue. She was on KANDI Speak On It. I did not care for how Bondi kept on defending Kandi. And see, Kandi already got a Mayetta on the show. She already got people that's kissing her ass. She don't need that from another person. I'm sorry. I like Bondi Blue, you guys. I think she's very talented. But when she was doing all of that on Kandi's show, Kandi, people are jealous of you. They just jealous. They just no. Sometimes people just don't like your personality, you whack. And that's period. Don't nobody care about how much money you got, popularity. Hell, you ain't that damn popular. The way you was talking to SWV, Kandi, you can't get these damn ratings up. Okay, where the hell is all your 10 million followers? Where is they ads? Carlos and Nene, honey, they should have talked about that SWV show too. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that Nene said, it was just so true about the girls. What else happened? Oh, the girls was trying to tell Drew that, COURTNEY, is trying to go against her, and it's just she just met the girl. She's Ralph's cousin. Drew, that girl is just related to you by marriage. I like COURTNEY, so far. I liked her better on this episode. I liked her. She got Kenya's ass together, honey. We gonna get to it. Kenya talks to Mayetta about being in an ambulance twice in 2 months. Your ass is getting old. What is your damn problem? What's wrong with y'all? I feel like a lot of y'all on this show, y'all delusional. Y'all ass is up there. Kenya, you in your damn 50s talking about a second child? You damn near died having Brooklyn. I just feel like you doing way too much. Okay? You really shouldn't be on this show if you have a second child, because you ain't gonna do shit but try to bring that child and Brooklyn. It'll just be team too much. Your ass is getting older. Bravo needs to replace you. I'm sick of you. You're a one-trick pony. And I just feel like you're always coming at Marlo for stuff, but you do the same thing. All this trying to get information from Mayetta. You was called out several times on this episode. What I do remember, look, from the damn episode as I look back, honey, because I was so damn bored. You was called out for not even being present for certain stuff, and you insert yourself, and you lazy, and you do all of that shit, Kenya. You be trying to live vicariously through these girls. You just, you're just doing it because it's just you don't have a storyline. You don't have your own stuff going on. So it's just well, let me try to get in the mix, and let me try, and all the while, not expecting that the other girls are going to call you out because you wasn't even there for certain stuff. It's just just shut up, you whack. Nene would never do all of this. Never. Kenya calls out Marlo for trying to put a hex or something on her. See, this is why that girl is going to stay coming for you. This is why you don't keep her name out your mouth. Okay, I feel like the fans of the show have a subjective bias towards Kenya. She's y'all girl, but y'all gotta realize that. I told y'all, until she keeps Marlo's name out of her mouth, until she stops trying to blame her for everything, Marlo go keep coming for her ass. She's a street bitch. Okay? She gonna keep coming for you if you keep sending for her. They talk about how Kandi was so upset that Drew called her a liar, and, Kandi just would never lie about her and on her. And y'all know Kandi don't drink, so that's another reason why Kandi be remembering, honey, more than these girls. I feel like Drew is denying this because she's married and she came from a Christian background, but Drew, drop the act. That's why you don't need to be on this show, because you don't own your shit and you don't stand in it. And we can't take you seriously, Drew. So yeah, after this probably one more season for you, you need to go. Mayetta should have been gone. Why is she here? She causes a lot of division too, and she participates in a lot of double standards. Drew also mentioned she feels like KANDI is coming for her because maybe she wants to do something with her before they work together. I was like, Drew, you are reaching. You are really a liar, girl. KANDI ain't trying to do all of that. She can get anybody off the damn street to play that damn role. Okay? So, girl, bye. Kenya says she saw Drew and Latoya real close to each other, moving their heads, i.e. kissing, but Drew said that Kenya wasn't even down there when all of that was taking place. But then I think they showed Kenya, I don't know, going downstairs for something. So Kenya said she seen it, and Drew said she wasn't even there. So, child, I don't know. I guess Marlo got the video of Latoya and Drew kissing. She sent it to Latoya. Latoya sent it to Drew. They showed Drew on the phone denying it to Latoya. It's like, girl, you did it. Stop wasting our time. Okay? Kenya mentioned that there is video evidence of Latoya kissing Drew, and there is, because you the one that said it. You brought it up at that reunion. So Sheree is taking the girls to go get a sound bath done. It seemed really interesting. Kenya says she rarely takes baths. That was funny. Kenya says she was diagnosed with trauma. I'm like, more like you a damn drama queen, honey. I'm with Courtney. Mayetta, I can't even get her damn name out. She rapped for the girls. I thought she did pretty good, even though Sheree said she's wiggity, wiggity, wiggity whack. Kenya and Drew talked about Courtney and how she's not acting all warm and fuzzy with Drew anymore. Sheree says she hopes that the sound bath keeps her and the girls stress-free. Sonya, while she's doing the sound bath, she's thinking about her little sister, and, you know, she has only been seeing her as her little sister and not as a woman with 2 kids that has her own life. So she wants to, you know, make things right with her. And honey, Marlo is horny for Scottley, honey. I was like, ooh, child, Marlo, don't you be giving away the goods to Scottley, honey, too early, honey. Make him spend that money on you, girl. I know Marlo shouldn't have a problem, honey, with that. Kenya is really emotional after the sound bath. I really did not understand why she got to saying she feels like she could help more people. Yeah, when you get your ass off the show, you can really help, girl. She says she wants to have another sibling for Brooklyn because she loved Brooklyn so much. You're having a baby, another baby, for all the wrong reasons. You don't even know if Brooklyn will like that sibling. So, you know, you too damn old. I'm going to come out and say it since the rest of y'all ain't going to say it. But girl, it's other-ish you could be doing. I'm just saying, you need to be planning your next move off this show. Marlo said that was some of the best sleep that she has gotten in a long time because of, you know, the gunmen that broke into her home. She doesn't really sleep at night. She tries to sleep during the day. That's not healthy, Marlo. I hope that gets better for you, sis, but I understand. So the ladies start eating. Mayetta says that last night was really fun. They talk about it was the first time in a long time that Marlo and KANDI agreed upon anything. They talked about Drew kissing Latoya. Marlo says most of the girls are undercover lesbians. They probably are. Oh, so Marlo, I thought she sent the video of Toya and Drew kissing. No, she sent the video of Drew lying on Latoya, saying they never kissed, nothing ever happened. So Marlo basically sent a video like, I hate that the bitch is lying on you. So Drew immediately is upset in her feelings because she knows she lying and Marlo is calling her out. Drew says Marlo is so invested in her. Drew says she feels a way that Marlo has violated her by recording her and sending that to Toya as a message. Marlo says she doesn't like to be with, any liars that's in the group. So she's calling out Drew. Marlo says she recorded some and Mayetta recorded. I guess when the cameras go off, the girls start recording on their phone. Mayetta says that she turned her camera off once the girls told her to, and she's saying that Marlo didn't do that. So Drew threatens Marlo, I will flip the table on you, bitch. I said, oh, child, Drew, you show turning up because you mad, that you done got caught in your lie. Don't none of them women believe you. Sheree was sitting and talking with you in episode. She didn't believe you. She was talking shiggity about you in her confessional. So, girl. Child, when Drew told Marlo, why don't you worry about getting your case expunged? I was like, she got you, Marlo. I think Marlo was kind of shocked that Drew had that fire up in her, honey, okay? Oh, and she told Marlo, focus on them dead hair follicles that you can't get to grow back. Oh my gosh. Woo. Drew called out Marlo, says she don't have a career. Marlo says, I do the same thing that your husband does. And then Drew says, yeah, but I have one. And she's talking about her husband. See, girl, don't brag about that raggedy ass man, because you now getting a divorce, okay? Y'all go get enough, honey, of bragging about these damn narcissists, honey. They will embarrass you each and every time. So Kenya and Sheree get to screaming out, where's the love awareness? So Kenya calls out Courtney and says to her, do you have anything you would like to tell Drew about what people was telling you about her last night? Courtney says, I don't, because I could sit here and have a conversation and hear everybody and be accountable for what I said. Mayetta says it feels like she witnessed a collusion. Saya denies that. Child, they done looked up the definition, honey, of collusion. That is to work together secretly, especially in order to do something illegal or dishonest. Drew says that's giving Marlo, honey. So Courtney calls out Kenya. I told y'all, Kenya don't even be nowhere around, but it's like, let me stir the pot. Let me, with my geriatric spoon, honey. Let me stir it, honey. I'm so busy falling on my ass, honey. I hate when she does that, when she's not even present for things and then she got everything to say. That's being lazy to me, okay? That is, like, shut up. You wasn't there. So Kenya tells Courtney to shut up. That's rude. You started with her. You started this whole thing, Kenya, being nasty. I tried to take up for you last week, but once again, you being a nasty gutter snipe, honey. Courtney says, what you go do? Sheree, honey, is over the girls, honey, okay? She like, I can't take you heifers to do nothing, okay? Damn sound bath was supposed to help you heifers out. Get rid of all this drama. Kenya, she says, well, I'm not going to fight you, girl. You want me to put some boxing gloves on? We know your ass can't fight. We figured that out when Portia dragged your ass across that stage. Matter of fact, I seen that shit again this week. I was cracking up because I don't think any of us was expecting that. Portia was all nice and sweet and chipper, and she went Decatur on that ass. Okay, and Kenya got up acting like a victim. You're fired. You're fired. She can't control herself. She's a rabid dog. She crazy. Carlos had to pick Portia up. I just love how Carlos was just picking Portia up at that reunion, honey. Okay, I was like, ooh, look at Carlos. Kenya says, I am the moment. That weak ass little catchphrase she'd came up with. She need to lose it, okay? And Courtney says, honey, you need to learn from karma. That's why your ass fell on that ground and busted your ass. I was like, oop, got your ass, Mr. Postman. She got you, Kenya. Sheree calls the girls a freaking embarrassment. Sheree storms off. She says, this is so disrespectful. Sheree got the crying with her fake tears. I didn't see not one tear. Okay, get that clear eyes, honey, out your eye, girl. She too fake. Like when I tell you Nene called all them out, she was like, Sheree is just not the girl she's trying to be the mother hen. She's trying to be the anchor for the show, and it's not giving. thing. And you damn sure can't give that when you sitting up here messing with a nigga like Martell Hook-Headed Holt that resides on the first floor. So she's fake. It's like this damn show, honey, going down like the Titanic, okay? You heifers get y'all life jackets ready, honey, okay? So Marlo and Courtney comfort her, and Marlo and Courtney, they get to talking about how Kenya wasn't even there, and she has all this stuff to say. Yeah, she trying to, keep her job, but see, like I keep trying to reiterate to you all, when you are a star, when you truly have purpose on a show like this, you don't have to just stir up the pot. Like, you wouldn't move how Kenya is moving, like doing all this desperate stuff. Okay? Kenya says the girls want to make fun of her falling and nearly paralyzing herself. Sanya says that's not cool. Kenya, that ain't what people is doing, and you laugh at people's misfortunes all the time, and then when your ass suffer from something, it's just like, when I tell y'all this girl contradicts herself, okay? She perpetuates her reputation on the show, honey, doing the same bullshiggity. Okay, I told y'all she did that with the marriages. Portia and Cordell, Phaedra and Apollo, Nene and Greg. Talked about everybody's marriage, and then when it was time for her ass to get married, she didn't want nobody to see it. She didn't want nobody talking about her marriage. Girl, bye. So Drew said, watch out for the snake that's among us. Kenya says, your cousin is the snake. Drew said, who is her puppeteer, honey? And I think she's talking about Marlo. That's another thing that's old. It's kind of giving basketball wives. Y'all know how they used to blame everything on Jackie when some of the stuff Jackie did, but Jackie wasn't to blame for everything. That's what they do with Marlo. We'll just blame everything on Marlo. Damn fans will agree with it. It's just annoying. I'm over it. Drew pulls Courtney to the side, reminds her she's Ralph's cousin. So Drew tries to throw Marlo under the bus. Courtney says Mayetta, was videoing stuff too, and Drew was like, well, Mayetta stopped. Marlo never did. And Courtney was like, I wasn't aware of when Mayetta stopped. And like Courtney said, once again, everybody just wants to blame Marlo. So I agree with her with that. And Drew, if you wasn't such a effing liar, nobody would have to record your ass and send it to Latoya had you just came clean. But girl, stop playing with us. The producers asked Mayetta what's the difference between you recording and Marlo recording, and Mayetta said that there is no difference. Mayetta says the difference is when you send the videotape to somebody that's not in the group. So she feel like Marlo violated the girls when she sent that to Toya. She just violated Drew. She didn't violate y'all. Y'all just don't want to like Marlo, and I'm over it. Drew tells Courtney when it comes to Marlo, just be careful. Sanya tells Marlo she was wrong. She shouldn't have recorded Drew lying, and she shouldn't have sent it to Toya because it elevated everything. Okay, so see, she's holding Marlo accountable. The girls get on a bus, honey, and they quiet. Okay, they not talking. I think Marlo said a little something, and didn't nobody say nothing back, really. They just said something when it was time to get off the bus. I love that green that Kenya had on. Oh, I loved it. So pretty. So we see Marlo and Courtney and Sanya, they are all together. And then we see Drew, Sheree, Kenya, and Mayetta. They are all together talking. Kenya calls out Courtney for screaming at her, saying that she wasn't there. You wasn't. We see Marlo and Sanya talking to Courtney, and Marlo is saying she was trying to cut you off, Courtney. Marlo said Courtney read Kenya in a very classy way, honey. She did get her together. Kenya says Courtney was just looking for a reason to fight with her. Sheree picks up on the fact that Kenya is telling the story on behalf of Mayetta and blaming everything on Marlo. Thank you, Sheree. Thank you. Sheree says that Kenya just doesn't like Courtney. Yeah, she don't. Drew tells the girls that she warned Courtney about Marlo and how she moved. Drew feels like Courtney owes her loyalty. Are you gonna be loyal to her? You ain't really loyal to nobody, Drew. Now you trying to be up Kandi and Kenya's butt this season. So I wonder when Portia come back, you'll be up her ass. So girl, bye. Sanya says she didn't like that Mayetta got stuff started by telling Kenya that she witnessed a collusion with all of us. Sanya accuses Mayetta and Kenya, for being in an alliance. Yeah, so why is it a problem for Sanya to be in an alliance with Marlo? What's wrong with that? With Marlo and Sheree, if that's who she likes on the show. It's a lot of double standards. That's why the old girls need to be off. Preferably KANDI and Kenya. They really can go. Marlo says they was not causing a collusion. They were just trying to protect their friend Courtney. Sanya tells Courtney, why would we try to convince you not to be friends with your cousin? That's so childish. It is. Courtney says, why would I even be naive enough to believe that and to go along with that? Exactly. Sheree tells Drew that Courtney has never talked negatively about her to her. Drew says she doesn't want anything to do with Marlo. I think if anything, she's gonna strategically try to get with KANDI and Kenya, be in their alliance, and maybe try to get Marlo off the show. Because I noticed she's coming at Marlo a lot more. And if you would stop lying to kick it, Drew, you wouldn't have an issue with Marlo. You're being fake. So the ladies sit down to have their meal. Oh, they call out Sheree for all the stuff that her and Martell was talking about, them going so long without having sex. Child, I don't believe it. Drew says she just celebrated 8 years of marriage to Ralph. That is not something to celebrate, honey. You've been in a burning house, okay? Drew says she's in counseling and Ralph took a pause. Yeah, he don't want to be corrected and redirected for his bad behavior, okay? The girls side-eye that. Child, that Sanya called Kenya out for almost trying to steal her drink. I think Sanya, she was trying to get pregnant, so I don't know if she was really drinking like that. I don't know if her drink was a virgin or not, honey. So Kenya gets to asking the girls, have they talked to KANDI? Mayetta says she talked to KANDI. KANDI is still confused about everything. Mayetta calls out Marlo for sending the video to Toya. Toya, I guess, told KANDI. I'm so sick of them in this game of telephone. But I guess Toya told KANDI that Marlo sent the video that way, she knows how Drew really feels about her. Marlo said Toya has always spoke highly of Drew. So, she wanted to, let her know what she really thought about her. And Sanya says that she didn't agree with Marlo recording Drew and then sending it out, but she also calls out Mayetta. I was like, get her, somebody. Sanya feels like Mayetta violated the group when she, told Kenya, the gossip about the girls, and she was like, Sanya felt like Mayetta was trying to get shit started. She definitely was, while she sit up here and try to play Miss Innocent. She wanted to put a battery in Kenya's back. And I love that Sanya nailed her feet, honey, to the cross. I know the girls are not excited about it, okay? Courtney jumps in and says, we were simply trying to decide what the truth was, and Mayetta doesn't back down, and she says it was definitely a collusion. Mayetta says she apologizes for using that word collusion with the ladies. She apologizes for offending anybody. I don't believe it. Marlo apologized to Drew for sending the video out and breaking her trust. She admitted that she was wrong. Marlo asked Drew, I I still want to know who's lying. Drew shoots back and says, why don't you worry about yourself and your legal affairs? Can you even pass a drug test? Child. Marlo says, I gotta figure out my fake name if my taxes are paid. Oh, she calling Drew out, because y'all know Drew is under another alias, honey. Okay, with Ralph. Okay, we found that out. I think first season she got on here. Okay, she said all of that type of stuff, honey, is public information, like foreclosures and liens. I was like, ooh, Marlo. Drew says that you don't know anything about my husband. Marlo says you can Google all of that, sweetheart. So Drew tells Marlo again to keep her name out of her mouth. Child, Drew told Marlo she needs to worry about getting her record expunged. Sheree says, let's stop with the ins. I hated what Mayetta did. It was very patronizing, just very condescending. Remember your life coach, Marlo. What about your friend and her damn life coach that she needs? You need one too, to figure out why the hell your boring ass is on this show. Mayetta can go. She tells Marlo, you were doing great. I didn't like all of that, monitoring her behavior. Marlo says, I think today I did great. I've been called all types of names. Exactly. People have been disrespectful to Marlo. But it's a double standard. She's just supposed to sit there and take it while you go to bat for KANDI and Kenya and Drew and girl, bye. Child, Marlo said karma is a bitch. That's why a lot of people have a lot of bad things happening to them. I was cracking up. Mayetta says, what does that mean? Because somebody said that the other day. Mayetta said that somebody said that Kenya's fall was karma. Sheree said, who brought it to your attention? And then Mayetta said, Drew did. Then Drew called out Courtney for saying it. Kenya calls Courtney heartless for saying that it was karma, that was the reason why she failed. Kenya, you heartless too, so shut up. Child, Marlo was coughing all hard bullshit. Child, Courtney called out Kenya for all the horrific things she has did. They played the clips. You ain't told not one lie, Courtney. Kenya thought that she read Courtney, honey, when she said this, using a recycled read, honey, between KANDI and Nene. How desperate can you be? She said, you said what you said, but what you said was some bullshiggity. Courtney calls out Kenya. She says, everything you say and do, it shows your character. Yes, it does. Kenya says to Courtney, I never did anything to you. Kenya, you have did things to Courtney. You have treated her like shit, okay? And I'm shocked she ain't Mortal Kombat-batted your ass, okay, by now. Because I would have Ike Turner your ass. The way you was talking to her at that table, you called her out her name. You was nasty with her. Drew jumped in and defended Courtney because Courtney was saying, I did hope that you was okay, but you keep falling on your ass because you don't know how to treat people. And I think Courtney is right, okay? Because you full of it. Child, Courtney read Kenya. She says, keep falling and busting your ass and then you'll fix it then. Yes. Marlo was cracking up and so was I. Kenya tells Courtney she's irrelevant to her. Courtney said that Kenya is irrelevant to her as well. Sheree interrupts the girls and tells them to try to have a conversation tomorrow because it's not going to get fixed today, and I agree. So it's the next day, and I guess the girls are going to be at a winery, so they get in their Sprinter van. They arrive at the winery. I love that hat that Kenya had on. I love everything she had on. Y'all know I'm a hat girl, honey. Okay, I love Sonya's pantsuit and her bob. So the lady starts pouring different wines for them. Marlo tells the girls she received a text from Ralph. So basically, Ralph sent Marlo a text telling her to keep his name up out of her mouth. Marlo apologizes to Drew for talking about Ralph, but she explained why she, said what she said, because Drew asked her where she got her money. Kenya, shut your ass up. You have nothing to do with this. So that irritated me. You're being facetious and you're being nosy and condescending and triangulating your way into situations, once again, annoying. Kenya tries to shut down an argument between Drew and Marlo. So I'm here for that because I'm sick of that. Sheree don't understand why is Drew mad. Drew just want to be mad because she being called out, girl. A hit dog will always hop. The girls get drunk and then the white people start river dancing for them. I was like, if this damn episode don't end, it just goes on and on. Ugh. Drew says she learned, honey, that Portugal is not Spain. And that Marlo, honey, can't be trusted. The girls all do a group hug and say they are loving awareness. I guess, child, that episode just dragged on. It's just like, damn, like somebody come and help these heifers at this point. But that's all I gotta say about that, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.